First of all, to consecrate and activate your crystal, go ahead and set up your altar this way. Draw a pentagram in the middle, surrounded by fire, air, earth, and water. The water, you can go ahead and use, it's best to use moon water. Do not use tap water. Bottled water is okay. And then I just have some frankincense burning. But anyway, for instance, I'm going to take this quartz crystal and I'm going to go ahead and activate it. So go ahead and set it in the middle. Okay. And then what you're going to do is pick it up and say, I activate this item with fire. Just go ahead and run it through the flame. Set it down in the middle of the pentagram. Let it sit there for a little bit. Okay. Then pick it up. I activate this item with wind. Just go ahead and run it through the incense. Set it down. Okay. Give it a little bit of time. Then you're going to take the dirt and say, I activate this item with earth. Let's go ahead and sprinkle it on. Okay. Leave it there. And then you're going to dip your finger in the chalice, similar to the way a Catholic priest would. I activate this item with water. And just leave it there. And let the candle burn down. Now keep in mind that if you're going to use this crystal for baneful purposes, you would draw the pentagram upside down. But for example, we're just going ahead and have it right side up, and just let the candle burn all the way down. Now, once the candle's done burning on the altar table, you can go ahead and take your crystal and then charge it with intent. Okay, someone had mentioned in the comments yesterday, how do you charge your crystals with intent? Well, here's a way that you can do it. You can go outside barefooted because we're going to use the energy of the earth. But once you do it so much, you don't have to. You could be indoors, and just visualize. Just go ahead and visualize roots going from your feet into the ground, into the earth, deep into the earth. And then what you want to do is imagine energy coming up from those roots and into you. Remember, visualization is key. Eventually you'll start to feel that energy, okay, go up into you, into your feet, to your knees, up your legs, up through your body, and then you can feel it go into your hands. Some people feel tingling, some people feel sort of like if their hand falls asleep. Sometimes I feel that, but you'll feel the energy, you'll sense it somehow. Now before I go further, I want to go ahead and say that the way it works with energy in your hands is you give energy with your right hand and you take energy with your left hand. Now, if most people are right-handed, if you're left-handed, it's the opposite. So let's just say your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so for an example, we'll use, giving hand is my right hand. So visualize that energy going into you and out through your arm and through your hand into the crystal. And then you can just visualize and say, as you visualize that energy going from your hand, through your arm into your hand and into the crystal, just go ahead and say, this crystal is charged with this intention for this or intent for that, whatever it may be, while the energy is going through your hand into the crystal. Okay, you may feel the vibration change. Once that's done, you can go ahead and use it, or sometimes I'll go ahead and set it back on the altar table in the middle of the pentagram, leave it there for overnight, or for 24 hours. But either way, the crystal is now consecrated, activated, and charged with your intent. Go ahead and like and subscribe to Dark Sorcery.